Hey everybody, welcome to Craving Shaving. Today's video is going to be a review video. I just got a package in the mail, last of my Christmas money that I spent. My package was from West Coast Shaving, and I've just bought, it's soaking here, a beautiful pure Badger shaving brush. I only have one other Badger, and pure Badger is much cheaper. I've never really tried it, so I thought I would get one and give it a go. So that's the first thing that we're going to be reviewing today. I'm going to put that back in the water until we get going. The other thing is actually a free sample that West Coast Shaving included in the package that I got today. I'm really glad they did that. It came in this little tiny jar. I don't prefer tiny little jars like that, so I had a tin here that I took it out of and pressed it into the tin. And this soap is Cooper and French Old Goat. So I think it's kind of an Old Spice smelling soap. It's fairly soft. It's kind of firm, but I mean it's still fairly soft. But they use goat milk in it, so we'll give this a go. I don't think I've ever tried a soap with goat milk in it. So we're going to do the West Coast Shaving Pure Badger brush. This brush, by the way, is, let me grab it again. This is the Red Jasper handle. It's in their Ancient Stone collection. So beautiful, beautiful brush handle. I really like that. So it's the first one that I've had that's not just one solid color. So I really enjoy that. I think it looks nice. So let's go ahead and get that all wrung out and we'll start loading right in the little tin and see how this goes. I do like the scent on this soap. It's it's kind of got that spice scent to it, I guess. But I do enjoy it. I typically go for the gourmand or food scented, I guess is another way to think of it. I have a lot of, I have citrus or, yeah, it's good. I have black licorice, lots of things like that. Because I feel like I know what I'm getting when I order something that has a very specific scent. Something like this, I'm kind of gun shy when it comes to stuff like this because I don't know what I'm getting. So I really do enjoy when they send out sample packs like this. I'm going to take that loaded up really, really well. I don't know if that's the soap's fault or the brush's fault. Maybe I shouldn't have done two new things at once. All right. Okay, so that's a really good load of soap, I would say. Let me wet my face and then I'll start lathering up. Now, for those of you who don't know, Pure Badger is the lowest grade of Badger hair, so I don't expect this to be as good as my Sterling Finest Badger right here. First of all, I like the look of the two-band Badger hair, but I do expect it to be kind of softer and better than my horsehair brush, and hopefully better than the boar hair brush that I have. Let's ooh. So it is fairly scritchy. So also, one thing to note is I did get this today. I have not broken this brush in at all. I did do a test lather with it. I do like the smell of this. It's good. I feel like it's got some Old Spice scent, but maybe some, I don't know, something taming it a little too, like some vanilla or something. I do like that. Yeah, this is definitely not the softest brush yet. As you use a natural hair brush, they tend to get split ends, which in this case is a good thing because the split ends cause the brush to get a little softer. Boar hair, and I would guess Pure Badger really need that break-in period. Pretty much all I've done with this is I did soak it in some and wash it around in some water with some dish soap in it, mainly to get that kind of, natural hairbrushes have that kind of animal smell to it. I was trying to get that out. That's never been a deterrent for me for buying a brush, because that animal scent, at least any brush that I've ever had, doesn't stick around. And so if it's not going to stick around, I don't really get bothered by it, because it'll be gone after a few uses. And test lathers or palm lathers, you don't even have to put it on your face till that smell's gone. So this one did have some animal scent. I don't smell it now though. So apparently rinsing it out, and this is some creamy soap. Getting a creamy lather out of this. I like that. I don't know how much more water it'll take. This is a scritchy brush. I'm probably not gonna lather this up all the way because I think this brush does need some more breaking in before I use it too much. So I'm gonna stop there. I think I have plenty for, whoa, for 3 passes. The razor that I'm using today is the RazoRock Black Hawk version 2 with a brand new blade in there, so I should have a fairly good shave, I think. These blades are pretty sharp. This razor was also a Christmas acquisition. My mother-in-law gave me this razor, so thanks for that. RazoRock is a great company, or Italian barber. Great company for inexpensive, yet from my experience, high quality products, which I really like, because there are some products out there that are very expensive. Which I'm not a huge fan of. I don't think. If there are cheap products like these that work really well, and I especially appreciate it with the razors, because there are some ridiculously expensive razors out there. The one that springs to mind is the One Blade. For those of you who haven't heard of the One Blade, it's I think $400 for that razor. Yeah, it's, at least for me, that's never gonna be a priority. That's too much money for a razor. Okay, so I have some pretty good residual slickness from that soap, which is something I like to have. So even after I've shaved the soap off my face, I can still feel some slickness left over. So that's a point for Cooper and French. Okay, let's lather up for pass 2. Yeah, I should have probably got more of a lather built up with this, but man, I do not enjoy, I know some people enjoy scritchiness from a brush. I don't. So hopefully these tips will get softer as I try to break it in. We'll give that a shot. And I'll make another video following up with this. I love the handle. If all else fails, and I went with the Pure Badger for 2 reasons. Oh, lost a hair there. It's cheaper. This was in the $20 range rather than the only other one offered with this handle was a silver tip Badger, which is the highest grade, and it was, I think, $70. So I went with the cheaper one. You could always get a different knot and try to get that put into this handle. I really do like the handle. It's longer, which I really like. It's longer than any other handle that I have. I think that style of handle is it's called a Beacon by West Coast Shaving. Okay, and this pass is going to be across the grain. When I first started doing wet shaving, I didn't do across the grain. I didn't understand why people did it, and I thought, you know what, might as well give it a shot. And I do like doing across the grain. For me, I think it's beneficial. So right now, I kind of feel around and see where it needs to be focused on for the next pass. Let me wet my face. And let's relather. One thing I've noticed as well, I don't know if other people will agree with this, but I feel like for the last pass, the against the grain pass, since there's not much there, I feel like I don't need as much soap, which is good because usually our first pass has the most soap. It's a good scent. I like the scent. So when I got this free sample of the Cooper and French soap, I went on to take a look at it, see how much it was, just in case it was something I really like, which I do like it. I like the soap, I like the scent. Oops. But for 5 ounces, it was $18. And just for some comparison, probably right now my favorite shaving soap brand, Sterling. It comes in a 5.8 ounce tub, and it's $14. So more soap, less money. It's a great soap. Let me rinse my face one last time, and then I'll come back and say some more about it. All right. So, I would have to say, yeah, I really do like the soap. I wish it was a little cheaper, because I think that is a soap base and a soap brand that I would enjoy using. But again, there are companies like Italian Barber that have great quality soaps. This one is Caribbean Holiday. That I think this was $10. So I don't know. For now, I think cheaper is better in my opinion. I like to look at the per ounce cost and keep that as close to $2 as possible, between $2 and $3 anyway. But yeah, I do like the soap. I'm just, I guess, concerned about the price. I like to keep things cheaper. If that's not a issue to you, Cooper and French, I mean, I give it the thumbs up. I like it. It feels good. My face feels fine. I'm going to go ahead and end off with a Sterling product. This is the Barbershop post-shave balm. Just need a little bit of it. That was a lot of it. This is also a Christmas acquisition, so still getting. I've never used post-shave balm before. Ooh, I might have some kind of reaction to that stuff. Feel a little bit of a burning with that, which is really unfortunate because this stuff smells incredible. I know I don't react to the soap, but there might be something in this balm, oops, that I react to. That did not feel great going on my skin. So, something to keep in mind. I have had reactions with products before. That's something to keep in mind too. I know the other one that I reacted with was Sterling hot apple cider. I'm guessing the cinnamon or clove or something in there gave me a reaction. This one's not as bad. In fact, it's already faded, but it's kind of a little bit of a burn when I put that on. Maybe that's all aftershave balms. I don't know. I don't have anything to compare it to. The witch hazel in that or something. Okay, so as a wrap up, the West Coast shaving brush in Pure Badger, very, very scritchy. Hoping that will fade a little bit as I break it in. Oh, I did not mention, it came in this fantastic tube, which I like, and I probably will keep that for traveling purposes. Wrap it up in some tissue paper or something and put it back in there when I travel, because I do worry about brushes getting broken. I have lost fragments of hair in this brush too. I don't know if that hasn't happened with any of my other brushes, so we'll see how this knot holds up. Cooper and French, again, I like it. Hopefully, well, I did notice they do have smaller soap sizes for cheaper, so there's an option as well. Maybe I'll look into that. Overall, though, good shave. Very, very smooth, and I would say thumbs up on all the products that I use. I will link them in the description below so that you can go ahead and take a look at those if these are products that you are interested in. If you like that Old Spice scent, I would say this is a soap to consider. But thank you for tuning in. If you have any questions, comments, please put them down below, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you very much.